You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let Alpha reign. Money, 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 Mithril money. Building stats like gold and honey. The code is tweaked, the volumes run. The Alpha's back, the Friday fun. You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let Alpha reign. Money, 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 Mithril money. Hey, yeah! Money, 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 Mithril money. Oh, it's good. Money, 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 Mithril money. Can you dig it? Oh, hit me. You thought we'd sleep, no time to weep. We're here again, let Alpha reign. The code is tweaked, the volumes run. The family's back, the Friday fun. Money, 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 Mithril money. Mithril money in the house. Money, 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 Mithril money. Ha! Hey!
Beautiful. We need to, Tika, when you're seeing this, you need to check your DMs. We're still waiting to send you the $50. Top Tony has gotten his. So we're just waiting to send the funds to you, man. So check your DMs. Let me know what wallet you want the $50 on, and then I will send you your prize money, because this is an amazing song. And I am going to be using it in every Alpha Friday, I think, for the foreseeable future.
I'm sure you will, Alex. Hey, guys. I hope everyone is all right.
I need it. I love the little intro. Welcome, everyone. We're going to kick off another Alpha Friday. We got some juicy milestones. We got a lot of milestones, actually. We got some product updates, and then we have some Alpha to share, because next week, I think it's safe to say that we are graduating a little bit. We're stepping up one notch next week, but we're going to save that to the very end, so that you get some unique Alpha. We're going to see if I can, Hugo, if you can. We will see if I'm trying to add you to the stage. If I can't add you, just rejoin, and then we'll bring you back up. Yeah, there he is.
Nice.
Can we do a quick sound check on you, Hugo?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Beautiful. We can hear you. Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, we are getting better and better with this tech. Huh?
Definitely. Okay, let's start with some milestones. So we've had an incredible week. It's been, week 3 since we launched the private beta. And we have passed, if you saw it on X, we passed $30 million on, I think it was actually the day before the 3-week mark. And I think, Thomas, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we passed 35 million or something like that now.
I will check live. I think a bit more, right? Let me go. 37 million. And we are very close. I think in a few days we will have 500,000 total trade executed. That's a good one also.
Absolutely incredible. We're so excited to see how you guys use the platform, how you guys are building the bots. But in addition to the bots, we also had another milestone this week. You might have seen that we did a little bit of a collab with the Swissborg Mafia, as we call them, with the Borg Pad ecosystem. Hugo, we're going to see, can I pass the mic over to you, and you can share a little bit about the vault that we did together with Borg Pad, what it was about, and then I think it was some good news as well. I think there might.
Yeah.
I need it. Or Hugo, can you hear it?
Sorry,
It's cutting a lot, Hugo.
it's very bad.
So maybe Alex, while we wait for Hugo to solve his connection, do you want to? Or I can also do it if you want the BorgPad kind of summary.
Go ahead, because you guys were a bit more involved than I was. So go for it.
Yep.
So, long story short, BorgPad, they have been around since already a bit more than a year. They have been launching a lot of tokens during their season 1 and season 2. And for the season 3, they wanted to do something a bit different. That is not only tokens, but Vault. And so we had like a very good fit because we also wanted to offer Vault and Vault on Solana. So that was a very good fit. And we are very happy that we were the first one to work with BorgPad to create their first vault, let's say. And so we did that. We targeted initially 350 Sol of the total vault size. And now BorgPad, they also have a new feature that you can be over allocated. So we were able to collect, I think, exactly 500 Sol. So like it's 140% over allocation, no, allocation in total. So that's we were very happy and very surprised also. Like I was super stressed that already we wouldn't sell out the first 50K. So that was very good news. And the second very cool stuff that we did with BorgPad is like a bit like some other projects started to do, like Mega ETH, for instance. If you are over allocated, then you need to process refunds, but also to choose to what user distribute the funds. And so the way they did that is by following user that has the most activity history in the Swissborg ecosystem to get the most of their commitment, let's say, of their deposited Sol. So it was based on your BorgPad activity, but also based on the activity on Mithril. So we were able to send, that was the very first use case of the Mithril points, actually. So based on how many points you had, you could have more or less of your deposited amounts that went into the vault. So yeah, this was on Tuesday, and until then, yesterday morning, we already deployed the funds on the LST, on the validator, on bulk. And yeah, I think we will be collecting a lot of points altogether for the next 3 months. And I think BorgPad, they are a bit interested to do more stuff with us. So that's also good news.
And that's huge.
And just to add something to this, to learn more about the point system, because Thomas just talked about the points that you're gonna get from the bulk vault. You can check the article that's coming out during the afternoon. You will have a full recap of the actual point system.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we will introduce. So you have point for LP vault. You will have point for the BorgPad vault, and this afternoon in this article, we will explain how the bot points will work.
Beautiful. Yeah. Hugo's written a great article. And I think we had both people from the Swissborg ecosystem, from the BorgPad ecosystem, from Mithril's community, and from Nomu's community. So thank you. It's truly all of the communities from the Swissborg Mafia coming together to participate in this vault. Hugo, maybe you can share a little bit sort of why we did the vault on bulk. What are people going to be farming? What are people going to be earning? If you want to do a small recap of that.
So we did the vault on bulk with BorgPad because we wanted to get a first exposure to the Solana ecosystem, and also we are very, very bullish on bulk. One of the first perp decks, not the only one, but one of the first perp decks on Solana, and they have a full mechanism, very, very bullish, integrating the validators. So yeah, as we are very bullish on this, we wanted to do something, and I think we did something great with BorgPad. And they're always iterating. No, that's cool.
Thank you, Hugo. And it's actually, we got a little bit, I've seen that some of you guys have guessed, because we teased a little bit on X saying we got a partnership announcement that we're going to do. I mean, you guys are going to get the alpha in here, but it gets announced next week as we do an AMA together with this partner. And some of the clues that I've been giving out on X is that it has a little bit maybe to do with, or it has stuff in common with BorgPad. BorgPad is very active in an ecosystem and on a specific chain. And that is a little bit more of hints for you. But Thomas, before we go to the alpha, do you want to share a little bit about what has happened on the product front? Because you've been cooking quite a lot. Stuff has been shipped. We've also changed the prio a bit, and we have some, in my opinion, ridiculously exciting features that we're going to put into the roadmap. That I think,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
be worth
I think
mentioning.
this new feature will be really a game changer, and you will understand why. And it's related to a lot of stuff. Just before that, I want to share with you guys a very tiny kind of market update, we can call it, because yesterday, guys, we are very bullish on Extended. We think it's going to be quite big. It's being built by X-Resolute. They have a very good product. They take a very serious approach. And yesterday they explained that, I think on Monday, they are going to release a new feature, and they will be the first ever PEPDEX to do it ever. So that could be a way for them to really differentiate themselves. And this new feature is like, with the PEPDEX, you can trade with leverage, but you can also deposit in the LP vault to get APY based on you become the collateral of the traders, basically. And now what they will do is like, for all the funds that you put in the LP vault, they will be tokenized and you can use it as a margin for your trade. This means that they can 10x the capital efficiency, because you can at the same time get an APY on your deposit in the LP vault and also still have a lot of margin to trade. And so if you don't use the platform per se, it's maybe you don't care, but we still do care because we have exposure to Extended in our own multi-PEPDEX vault. So we think like this will be a feature that will push them even more higher, to be honest. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because it's a cool thing to see that the guy we bet on is pushing the boundaries a bit of the PEPDEX ecosystem. And product. So this is a very exciting one. I don't know where to start, Alex. Do we go with the new sexy feature right away, or we?
No. You got to keep that a little bit, because that connects to so many other things, and I think, it's something that we came up with this week because of the partnership and everything else. So leave that to the end, and maybe we start with what you've been focusing on. You did a great little post on X yesterday, I think, where you broke down a little bit what's happened on the product. So I would maybe start there, and then we get into the future stuff at the end of it.
Yeah, so last Friday we released, it feels like 2 months ago, but it was only 5 days ago. We released the Delta Neutral strategy. That's a very important one for us because it's fully aligned with the KPIs of the PEPDEX, so they like it a lot. And it really makes the boost of our integration, because right now we have 2 PEPDEXs. Between us, we have already 3 because we've been testing the new integration internally already. And when you start to have a lot of integrated PEPDEX, having the ability to do the Delta Neutral between all of them allows you really to catch the very best opportunities on the market with the very big APY, and you can farm a lot. So it's really great. So we worked a lot on this during the week to also create the dashboard where you can see the total open interest of the whole Mithril community. So for now, I think it's not being used a lot right now, but we're getting started, and I'm convinced it will be soon a very important project for Mithril. So I'm very happy with that. Maybe I will show a bit, because wait, I don't want to. I will show some stuff. It's more interesting that way. So present. How can I present? I want to mess something up. Okay. All right. So
just a small little tease right there for the people that were really quick. You might have seen something you weren't supposed to see just yet. But-
Exactly. You saw it. So we also updated a bit the look and feel of these things. So it's of the delta neutral, so it's easier to manage. But like you can see the top 3 opportunities. So right now we can have like a more than 100% APR. And you know exactly what you need to do to make it happen. And the best thing is like you can one click to open the position. You can of course track your open position and close it manually if you want. And you can also see the entire history. And something that is not easy but very important is to be able to see the entire metrics of everything. So you can see the platform data for all the bots. So only today we have 2 million volume. It's huge. Like I'm very happy to see that. It's incredible, to be honest.
I need to brag a little bit because I did some comparisons, and like Monad, as a lot of people might know that project, we're actually beating Monad Perps in terms of daily volume, which is quite cool.
No way.
They're doing 1.6 million per 24-hour interval. So we have officially, I will maybe put together a little bit more of a comparison with more actors, but it's 1.9 million a day is something to be really, really proud of, guys. Thank you so much.
Wow, yeah.
Enjoying building this together with all of you.
And that's amazing. Like thanks to everyone that is involved in this, because
Yeah,
it's always
thanks.
the mission we had, right? It's we become big together, then it gives us more power to get the best opportunities. So we win together, basically.
And you're going to get some of those opportunities very, very shortly. Sorry, I'm so excited for this. Continue, Thomas.
Yeah, so but I think we go right into the big opportunities because one thing that I cannot show you right away because we want to keep it a bit of a surprise for maybe next Monday, I don't know, is like we have a third DEX that is fully integrated. We will have an MA and an official launch with these guys on Thursday next week. Maybe we can make it available, kind of a stealth launch for you guys if you want. Okay, I see it's written in the middle of my screen also. So I didn't notice it. You have a lot of clues everywhere, so it's very easy to guess. And here also, so we'll stop sharing for now.
Sanders,
It's a good
great
point.
And it's exactly what we're learning as well. And that's why the delta neutral is, I think, it's a very attractive strategy. One, because it is essentially arbitrage, right? So it's your likelihood of having a positive P&L is quite good. And in addition to that, it drives the metrics exactly as you highlighted that the perp dexes are looking for. I want to highlight though that like there is still a huge emphasis on volume. Pacifica and Extended are going to launch a trading competition on Monday next week, where they're going to do a bucket of points just for the people that participates in that trading competition for 10 days. So it's going to start on the 8th and it's going to run to the 18th. And there's 2 KPIs that they're looking on, and it's volume and P&L. So you're absolutely right, Sanders. Like, it's good that we're prepared. It's good that we have delta neutral. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy having tools that helps them improve the P&L. And it's great for open interest, which is what more and more perp dexes are prioritizing. But there is still, they're never going to say no to volume. Just want to highlight that as well. Sorry, Thomas.
No, it's a very good point. And so with the integration of these new decks, we will also have we will start to charge fees on the volume. It's going to be a very tiny one, but we need to at some point, because it's the only way that we can monetize this whole thing. So we will have 0.01% on the volume that is generated through the bots and through the delta neutral. It's tiny, like it's way less than the perp dexes. But the good news is that since we start to collect fees, we can also start to distribute back the fees to you guys. And how do we do that? So imagine someone like Posho, you're running a bot and it's like the best bot of the week. You make a shit ton of volume. Sorry, I shouldn't say this. We will get censored on YouTube. You do some crazy amount of volume and you can even get a positive PNL. So like you find the perfect parameters. Now, everyone that look at the leaderboard and see Posho mystery bots are like, wow, I really need to have this configuration. I want to run the same. What if, Posho, you were able to say, okay, I will enable everyone to copy my bot, my parameters, and for all the fees, all the volume that is generated through my bot that I shared, I would get a cashback and a rev share. And it's exactly what we are going to enable next. So basically it's copy trading on the bot on your own configuration. And it's not like you need to be a big KOL to make it happen, right? You just need to be on top of the leaderboard to find the best fine-tuning one. So it's not even related to your reach. And I think that's what makes it super fair.
I think this is a really, really cool development that we're quite excited about because, right, if you look at it from the people that like to play around with the bots and fine-tune the configs, you're going to be able to launch bots. If you find something that is performing well, you're farming the Perp points, you're farming Mithril points, you're earning whatever you're earning from the bot, and then you're getting a rev share on everyone that is copy trading your bot. And you can essentially use Mithril as your distribution because you're going to be on the leaderboards. So we're going to have multiple different leaderboards, so whether it's volume or PNL or cost per million, like you're going to be able to use Mithril as the distribution for your bot. You can, of course, also share it on socials yourself. But for people that have less of a reach, you literally have Mithril as a distribution. You're farming Perp Mithril points. You're getting stable coins in a rev share, plus that you're getting whatever you're earning from the bot. So this is what we really think is like a cool development. And this together with the announcement, should we give it away? Because then, Thomas, we also need to give an update on the product roadmap, but maybe we give some alpha. Next week, we're partnering with Pacifica. We're going to join and do an AMA together. And then that's just the beginning. Let's say it like that. We're going to do quite a lot of stuff together with Pacifica. We're very, very excited about it. They're on Solana. So it's going to be the first perp decks that we're working with on Solana when it comes to the bots, which we're also very, very excited about. It's an incredible team. They have shown really, really strong numbers lately. And they have very much the same mentality and approach as we do. They want to try out, experiment, iterate quickly. So we're going to most likely do some competitions together. We're going to do maybe some extra points, both from us, but also from Pacifica, so that you can use your Mithril bots to actually earn extra points from Pacifica compared to if you were just using Pacifica by yourself. So it's a partnership that we're very, very excited about. And I think the first of many, because we've spoken to some more perp dexes, but that's going to come after this campaign with Pacifica. The next week on Thursday, be sure to mark your calendars. We're going to have announcements going out next week, leading up to it with the exact time and everything, so that you can mark the time in your calendars. But we have an AMA with Pacifica that kicks off the integration officially, and that launches the partnership. For the people that are currently in the private beta, you are going to be able to play around with Pacifica leading up to that, so that you can help us battle test it for the big partnership. So it's, yeah. Think about it like this. If you find really good bot configs, between essentially Monday and Thursday, you are in a very good position, because you could potentially have a bot configs that not only gets amplified and distributed via Mithril, but to all of Pacifica's community as well. So if you find a good bot config, you're going to farm extra points from both of us, and you're going to have extra distribution opportunities. And everybody that copy trades your bot config is essentially going to be a stable coin revenue source for you. So we're very much, I'm so excited I can't speak. We're very much trying to align all of the incentives at the core, so that you guys, all of us, can become an even stronger DeFi cabal. And that's really what our goal is here.
But just think about it, because okay, for now we have two bots with kind of a simple configuration. Like the realm of possibilities within these two bots is medium, is not huge. But very soon we will integrate the new features that you can create your own bot with kind of any kind of strategy attached to it. And this, like, you will be able to have infinite variation of parameters for the bots. And this is where you will be able to have, if you have the right, if you have the right idea and you manage to implement it in the bot, then you will have a big edge, and that everyone will want to copy you. And they will, and the best thing is they will copy your bot, but they won't see your secret sauce. So you can get people access to your own performance, but you keep your secret safe and you earn from it. So it's not like you are giving out your edge.
You keep the secret sauce. The secret recipe remains with you. People can just taste it, and you get kickback each time they use it. So Thomas, how has this, because this has changed the product roadmap slightly. So this is now, because we have the partnership with Pacifica, this is a feature that we believe so strongly in, because it aligns with our values, it aligns with the community values, it opens up revenue sharing opportunities for anyone in the community. So this is something that we wanted to prioritize, so that we can have it as we go into the Pacifica partnership. So Thomas, how has this changed the product roadmap? Because you just mentioned a second part that I think a lot of people are excited about, which is the DIY strategies, which is the building block before we do the AI interface. So
So on the midterm, like, nothing changes. It's not just the order in which we implement the roadmap that is different. So we wanted to wait for 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks to have the new DEX integrated. We've done it this week already. We wanted to have the DIY strategy, so your ability to create your own secret sauce, next week. Instead, we will do the copy trading, and then in 2 weeks, the DIY strategy. Basically, we ship one major feature each week. That's kind of our goal. So this week was a new DEX. Next week, copy trading, and in 2 weeks, DIY strategies. So your ability to create any kind of strategy that you want. And then hopefully in 3 weeks, we start to have really the agent mode. So fully automation of the strategy creation and implementation and execution.
And it's just in time for the new year. If we can kick off the new year with the AI interface, that is going to be the start of a good year. So you heard it. We've also had some smaller product updates. So yes, there is we try to do one big product updates at least once a week, but we've also had some smaller ones. Please do check the volume and the P&L. Thomas has been fine-tuning it over the last couple of days. Mine is looking really, really close to accurate now, but please do test it out. Let us know. Compare it with your stats on Paradex, compare it with your bot stats and your stats on your profile page, to make sure that they all look the same on the 24-hour window. And we're not doing it from midnight to midnight anymore. We're rolling a 24-hour window on the stats, just like Paradox, so that it's even easier to see. So, Thomas, thank you. You're making my life and my videos a lot easier. So please do check that out as well. Let us know, of course, in the tester group on TG if you have any discrepancies, because we look at that and, of course, implement that in the sprint for the week. Question from Sanders. For the DIY strategies, will we be able to view and edit the code generated by the AI? I have a hunch, but I will let Thomas.
It's a good question. The way we are thinking about it is just what is the strategy is basically three things. It's how you enter the trade, how you exit the trade, and how you manage the money. All right. So the sizing, the stop loss, this kind of stuff, like the money management. So what we wanted to do was something quite easy, like you say. You can select. You have 10 entry signals. You can select 1, 2, 3, or just one, and kind of play with the values. Same for the exit, and same for the money management. So that's a very early idea. We need to spend more time to really understand what's the best way to approach it. And if you guys have any suggestion or idea, like feel free to send it. I'm always reading everything that you send on Telegram, and I'm also creating a list of requested features that I think sometimes you guys are really on point. So thanks for all the ideas that you share also.
And just to add to that, so what we were playing around with as well in like the very, very early MVP, when we essentially did an early MVP of all of the base features, and we really want, right? We want to take away the threshold for people when it comes to execution. So we want people to be able to, if you know what signals you want to use, if you know what trading pair you want to use, if you know what stop loss, take profit, if you know what risk management, what guardrails you want to have, you can communicate that in the prompt, right? And then you can essentially, Sanders, you could take a piece of code even and say like, here is my trading strategy, and give that to the ChatGPT AI interface. But we don't want to stop there. We also want you to be able to iterate on the strategy using a ChatGPT-like interface or an AI interface, so that even if you don't know that the stop loss is currently on par with the take profit, right? So the stop loss is 0.2, take profit is 0.2. Probably not the best strategy for positive P&L, because like you want a ratio between them. But if you don't know that stuff, then you should be able to, in plain English or even in voice, have a discussion with your bot to say, I think the risk is a bit too high on this bot. I would like to mitigate the risk. And then the AI interface will help you give suggestions on, okay, I understand what you want to do. You want to decrease the risk. Here are a couple of ways that we can decrease the risk. You can lower the order ticket. You can have a tighter stop loss. You can have a higher ratio between the stop loss and take profit. You can increase the refresh interval so that it becomes like a conversation with your bot. Like that's the end goal and what we actually MVP'd in the very beginning. But I want to manage expectations. To build that takes time. And we really want to build that step by step by step. And that's why the DIY strategy is going to be sort of, you're most likely going to be able to start by changing all of the parameters yourself. That enabled us to learn from the edge cases. And then all of that learnings get passed into the AI interface so that it understands the inputs, what variables to tweak to deliver the output, but also how to edit a current running strategy. But it's a great question, Sanders. We've thought a lot about it. It's been a part of the early MVPs, and it's now very much a part of the product roadmap in all of the different stages. So we're really trying to build it in a modular way so that we can test out each of these components as we build the bigger picture. Beautiful. So I actually think we've gone over the milestones. We've hit over 30 million. Now we're at 37. We're doing more daily volume than Monad's perp takes, which is a little bit of a fun, cool brag. Maybe we need to put together a little article, maybe Hugo, on like our daily volume compared to some of the others, because it's getting quite interesting. Toma and Hugo and the rest of us at Mithril, we're going to enable you guys to earn a rev share from your bots. So we're very excited about that. We have a Pacifica partnership kicking off next week. Don't miss it on Thursday. We're going to do an AMA together. And then we're going to kick off some cool stuff right after that. You're going to have opportunities to earn extra points, to earn stables and rev shares with the new bot copy trader, essentially. Please do have a look at your stats, both on the bot, on Paradex or extended, regardless of which decks you're currently using, as well as on your profile page to have a double check. If there's any discrepancies, do please let us know. Mine is looking very, very close to perfect, but it could be some discrepancies still. Please just let us know in the TG, and we will have a look at it. Huge congratulations and thanks to Hugo, Toma, Borgpad, and the entire Swissborg family for oversubscribing the Vault together with Borgpad on bulk. It's extremely fun to be very active in that ecosystem and to move closer to Solana. We're very excited about the next step with Pacifica as well, as that's another step in that direction. I think that is everything that we had planned for today. Toma, Hugo, do you guys have any last things to add, or are we wishing people a great, merry weekend? And to have people, hopefully you're as excited as we are for the coming week. We're quite bullish on it, to say the least.
Yeah. No, nothing more to share for now. Just like a big thanks again for the trust and the commitment, basically, like for Borgpad, for the bots, for the different vaults we have. Like, it's amazing to be able to build and to test with you guys. So thanks for that, to be honest. It's huge.
Thanks a lot, yes.
And then, as always, we're going to have a little exit song, which is thanks to Top Tony. You're a legend as well. Once again, Tika, when you see this, check your DMs. We need to send you some money. But until that, have a great weekend, everyone.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Amazing to have you here.
Bye.
Shining bright in the silver storm, cut through the dark where legends are born. Mithril flows, the heart of mine, forged in fire, chasing light. Mithril strong, unbreakable shade. every battle it transcends. Mithril whispers a tale untold, a legacy carved in molten gold. Mithril strong, unbreakable.